Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. In this episode, I want to share something that I'm confident we all can relate to, and that's worrying too much. Whether you're worrying about your finances, or you're worrying about your kids, or you're worrying about your anything that you really have no control over, because in most cases, that's what it is we're worrying so much over things we can't control. We all know that worrying can be a major source of stress and anxiety, and it can impact our mental and physical health in a negative way. So I want to share 5 tips that can help you stop worrying so much. Now, I know it's easier said than done, because really this life gives us so much to worry about, right? Especially when you're looking at the news or you're looking at things on social media. You're just worried. It's hard. I get that. But it becomes easier over time when you're conscious of your thought life and your emotions. Like, you know what? I'm worrying too much. I need to stop worrying. A lot of people are so, how can I say this, blind to their emotions, because when you're worrying, it brings a lot of emotions, right? Fear, anxiety, and so on. And you're not even thinking. I mean, you're thinking, of course, but you're thinking in a negative way. So I want to share some encouragement with you. If you know someone that is going through a lot right now and they do have something to worry about, obviously a lot of the things that you worry about, you have to be conscious of it, but it's just like a problem. When you think about your problems, you can think about your problems, meditate on them, but thinking about your problems is going to bring a lot of fear, a lot of worry, of course, a lot of anxiety and so on. But when you start to shift your focus to solutions to your problems, it'll help you. It'll help you in so many ways. So the first tip that I have for you to help you stop worrying so much is you have to identify the source of your worries. A lot of times we worry about things that are beyond our control, things we have no control over, right? Or things that may never happen. Our mind could be our best friend or our worst enemy, right? But it's also important to recognize that these worries, and understand that we have no control over them. If there's things that you're worrying about that you have no control over, and I'm always going to say God, give it to God. Okay? When you can't handle it no more, just say, God, I give you this worry. And of course, you're not going to be able to say it one time and that worry is going to be taken away, right? You might have to say it many times throughout the day. But instead of sitting there meditating on what you're worrying about, which is not going to change a thing, keep telling yourself, God, I give this worry to you. Nope, shake it off. God, I give this worry to you. Okay? But identify the sources of your worries. And in most cases, it's something that's beyond your control. So the only thing you can do is give it to the one that has control over everything. God, I give you this worry. 2, again, number 1 is hard, but I believe in you and I know you can do it. Number 2, we have to practice mindfulness. This world is so fast-paced, so it's crucial to take a moment and to be present in the moment. A lot of our worries come from what's going to happen in the future, what happened in the past. And mindfulness can help you focus on the present and let go of the anxious thoughts about the future. I know it's not easy, but I believe in you and I know you can do it. So practice mindfulness. Do your best to be conscious and present in the moment, because a lot of our worries will come from the future and come from the past. So number 3, we have to find healthy coping mechanisms instead of turning to unhealthy habits like overeating, smoking, drinking. We have to find healthy ways to cope with stress and worry, because worry, unfortunately, is a part of life. It's going to be around, right? So instead of worrying and getting stressed out and going to the bottle or going to smoke or some other unhealthy habit, overeating, you have to find healthy ways to release that worry. Exercising is a good one. Prayer is a good one. Go for a walk. Because when you hit that bottle, it's going to numb it, but then it's going to make things worse. So, again, exercising, even writing your feelings down, or talking to someone that you trust or a family member. It's okay to talk to a therapist or counselor. That's why they're there. Share your feelings. Whatever you do, let them out in a healthy way, because the bottle is only going to make it worse. Smoking is only going to make it worse. It's eventually going to bring, other than worry, it's going to bring health issues that you're going to have to worry about. So find healthy coping mechanisms. That's number 3. I know it's easier said than done, but I believe in you and I know you can do it. Number 4, challenge your thoughts. Worrying is all about what we're thinking about. We have to think about something in order for us to worry, right? Our thoughts create our experiences. When we start to think worrying thoughts, guess what? We're going to start to experience anxiety, depression. And we know anxiety alone can make you think that it's the end of the world, like you're going to pass out, or you're going to have a stroke, or something bad is going to happen, right? It just starts to lead to worse things. So challenge your thoughts. Often worrying comes from irrational thoughts. Challenge these thoughts and ask yourself if there's any evidence to support them. This can help you see things differently and can help reduce worry. When you get a thought that causes you to worry, rebuke those thoughts. Shake it off. No, that's not true. That's a lie. I rebuke it. Or this thought that is bringing me worry right now, God, I give it to you. Okay? Challenge your thoughts. So many times people think negative, scary thoughts that bring worry, right? And they just entertain those and they meditate on that, and it takes you to scary places. Be conscious of your thought life and challenge those thoughts that bring you fear, worry, and so on. We're talking about worry right now and how to reduce it. So challenge those thoughts, rebuke them, and replace them with something positive. You have to be conscious of your thought life. Number 4, challenge your thoughts. I know it's hard, but I believe in you and I know you can do it, okay? It gets easier with time. It's going to be hard in the beginning, but a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this for a long time too, is you just entertain whatever thoughts you have and you don't challenge those thoughts. You just entertain them and you start to meditate on them, and it brings a lot of worry and anxiety. And I can speak from experience. You have to grab that thought, challenge it, rebuke it. Give it to God, okay? I believe in you and I know you can do it. Number 5, this is so important, because when a lot of us are worrying, right away we think to go to the bottle, or I'm going to go outside and have a cigarette, or I'm going to go do something else, right? These are all negative things that hurt you and don't help you. It may make you feel good in the moment, but it's not even worth the long-term effects. So you have to practice self-care. You have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally, okay? because the bottle doesn't take care of you, it hurts you, it doesn't help you. Cigarettes doesn't help you, it hurts you. This includes getting enough sleep, eating better, and taking time to do things that bring you joy and help you truly relax, okay? Self-care is so important. If you're not taking care of yourself consciously, eventually you're going to be forced to take care of yourself. You're going to be forced to do things different. Don't wait till it gets to that point, because then you'll have something else to worry about, okay? Right now, especially if you're healthy, practicing self-care, number 5, will help you avoid future worries, future problems. And if you're healthy, that alone is a super blessing. And I encourage you to meditate on that and focus on that, because that is a super blessing. Don't take it for granted. So do your best to practice self-care. It's so important for you. And if you can't do it for yourself, do it for the ones you love. But you are worth taking care of. Take care of yourself. Practice self-care. Now remember, it takes time and practice to stop worrying. But with determination and these tips and other tips that you can easily listen to in a podcast, watching a video online, it will help you take more control of your thought life and your emotions, and help you eventually worry less. In most cases, we worry so much because we're focused on something we don't have control over, or something that happened in the past, or something that's going to happen in the future. Worry will eventually bring physical illnesses, mental illness, and more. You have the power, you have the strength, you have the courage to take control of your emotions. I know that right now it feels like your emotions are controlling you, but I want to share with you that you can take control of your emotions and eventually worry less. So I hope these 5 tips were of value and of encouragement to you. I just want to remind you that no matter what you're going through, no matter what giant, and they're not a giant, but we make them a giant, whether you're dealing with worry, anxiety, depression, loneliness, or any other giant, it won't prosper against you, because you are stronger. You have the courage to conquer those. So if you found this valuable, I just want to encourage you to share it with someone else, or reshare this, so that way you can help this message reach others, and I would really appreciate it. You are more than a conqueror, and I hope these 5 tips helped you. With that said, I'll see you on the next one. As always, God bless you and your family. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. I hope you receive it. I hope you have a good day, good night, whenever you see this or hear this, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless you.